Welcome to Productive Joy with Dr. Christie, where fun meets action.
Hi, friends. Welcome to Productive Joy, the recap. Today, I'm recapping a good friend of mine, Dr. Tamara Harris Gilliam. Tam is so many fantastic things. She really does embody passion and a willingness to have just outright tenacity. I have known Dr. Tamara for a very long time, to the tune of almost 2 decades. And in that time, I have watched her grow and take her own advice. So she talked to us about how to glitter. And I loved her definition, but I loved her explanation more. If you think about glitter, my son and my husband have a huge aversion to glitter. They hate it. If I pick wrapping paper that has glitter on it, oh my gosh, it just makes them so mad. But part of her reason for picking that word is that exact thing. For some of us, it's like, I can't get rid of this glitter. And we kind of need to be that kind of person, the one that people can't get rid of, that some people absolutely adore and others tolerate, but we've got to be that person. So glitter is an acronym that stands for glow, lift, inspire, thrive, transform, elevate, and radiate. I love all of those verbs. And I think the reason that this works so well when you're talking about how you want to show up in life is that each one of them brings on its own persona, right? So if you're glowing, you're giving off warmth. And that is a huge way that you can get people to buy into you, right? If you're lifting others, you're believing in the people around you. Every one of these words, transform, thrive, are all giving me as the person permission to be my whole and authentic self. And I think we need that as human beings. We need that reminder that we can show up authentically as exactly who we're supposed to be, even if we're a bold flavor. So y'all might remember that I did do a TEDx, and I would love for you to go listen to it. If you just type in my name and TED, you'll get it. But what I talked about was being a bold flavor. I am indeed a bold flavor, and I know this. And if you guys are listening, you know this too. But I'm showing up as me so that others can show up as themselves as well. Because when we show up completely authentically, others can too. And I think that's what Dr. Tamara was really working on sharing with us, is it is okay to be authentically yourself. Even if that glitter gets stuck, that's kind of what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be the kind of person that gets stuck in people's minds and allows them to see things that maybe they wouldn't see otherwise. So today, I want to remind you to be like glitter. I had a guy one time, a friend of mine and I were teaching a community of practice together. What that means, I teach teachers, and this was actually a room full of administrators. So these are principals and assistant principals, and there were about 80 of them. And my friend Jackie and I pulled out all the stops, and we were full on being ourselves, giving stickers, and we gave them something different every time they walked in the room that was themed with the topic for the day. And we were just kind of showering them with excitement, with glitter, but we didn't use actual glitter. And so on the last day, this gentleman who had kind of sat with his arms folded and pulled back a little bit said to us, you taught me that I need to celebrate my staff more, that I need to let my people know that they matter to me and that they're amazing. He said, you all pulled out all the stops. Short of showering me in glitter, you made me feel celebrated. Well, it just so happened that I had some glitter in my bag. And I ran over to it and I got it. I didn't throw it all over him, but I did put it in his name badge as if to say, you know what, you're worth the glitter too. So you are worth the glitter too. Maybe you need some celebrations. You know how on the computer, it allows you to let confetti happen if you hit enter or submit or whatever? Maybe you need more of that in your life. Maybe you need a reminder, just somebody who celebrates things with you. My husband and I's new thing is that when something good happens, we celebrate like a football player in the end zone, right? Like just a full-on body dance, woohoo kind of a moment. Why? Because I think we forget to celebrate the smaller wins, which means that we never really get to the big wins. Because when we get there, we're thinking, oh, well, what's next, right? So today, I want to encourage you to be glitter. Maybe that means that you're going to show up authentically. Maybe that means you're going to celebrate the little things. Maybe that means you're going to shower somebody with excitement and affection. But for you, what does it mean? And then how are you going to do it? Because if nothing changes, so you listened to Dr. Tamara, you listened to this episode, and you didn't change anything, well, guess what? Then nothing's going to change. So I want to encourage you today to be glitter, to change something. Maybe it's that you are going to just transform the people that are around you, or you're going to celebrate them in some way. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I do know it's going to make a huge difference if you'll just try. Now, don't forget, it takes 18 times of doing something new in front of others to master it. So don't get frustrated if it doesn't work the first time. Give it 17 more shots before you say it doesn't work. And today, I need you to grab onto something that you can use, because I need you to figure out a way to turn fun into action.